Hi, I'm Mike.
And I am Balazs. Welcome to our home in Charm City.
We're very excited to tell you a little bit more about ourselves, which we're going to continue to do inside because it's really cold. Now that we're back inside, we want to express our gratitude for your visit to our home. So, how should we start?
Well, we met online in 2008.
First thing I had a crush on was Balazs' car.
Our relationship started slowly, but eventually we made it official on a spring day at Fort McHenry.
That's where we had the boyfriend talk. We got married in 2013, right after it became legal in Maryland. Our wedding party followed a few months later, and that is one of our happiest memories. Our families and extended families got to spend 3 days together, and that was a really unique experience for them and for us.
Our marriage and friendship are based on respect for each other, open communication, honesty. One of the things we are most proud of as a couple and as individuals was our ability to get through a really hard time in our relationship. It was an experience that made us stronger.
I'm really excited for Balazs to be a father. One of the things that made me fall in love with him is his gentle nature and his warmth. Quite honestly, I'm worried that I'm not going to have any time to snuggle a child.
I was born in Hungary and moved to the United States in 2006 for work. I was trained as a computer scientist and now work as an academic research engineer. During my career, I worked in Hungary, Japan, and France before settling down here. During all these years, I had the chance to work on projects involving medical robots and NASA space devices. Reading about sciences and philosophy of science is also my hobby. My science books fill a couple of bookshelves in the living room.
Yes, they do.
There is no one else that I would trust more in the adoption of a child than Mike. He's not only an expert caregiver of a baby, but is one of the most selfless, compassionate, and smart people I've ever known.
Thanks, dear. I moved to Baltimore in 2002 after college, and I began my career here as a nurse. I worked in neonatal intensive care for 13 years. I love babies, and I loved working with families. A few years ago, I transitioned away from the bedside. I went back to school, and I got my master's degree in nursing informatics, which is a realm of nursing that's focused on health IT, information, data, and nursing. So now I work in a training capacity where I help doctors and nurses work efficiently with our IT systems. I come from a humongous family. I have 3 brothers, 3 sisters, and 14 nieces and nephews. We're very close-knit. We spend holidays together and random other days, and we have really funny group texts. I'm really excited to welcome a child into our home because that child will have lots of cousins. We're so fortunate as well to have a family cabin in Pennsylvania where we get to spend additional time with my family.
Mike's family welcomed me, which made a big impact in my life, since my family is still in Hungary. I spend a lot of FaceTime hours talking to my parents and my brother, who has 3 kids and a 4th kid is on the way.
For us, we have created our own traditions as a couple. We have a lot of different groups of friends, and we travel with many of them. So we're usually on some sort of a schedule where we're planning trips with those different groups. So adding a child to the mix is something that we're really looking forward to, and our friends are looking forward to it as well because a lot of them have kids as well.
We have always been city people. We love the convenience, don't need to drive a lot, and we are both close to work. We live in a modern apartment building with a lot of amenities.
We're excited to offer a child the city experience. Things like going to the farmer's market, which is something we do weekly, city parks, bike rides, and all the children's museums and places for kids that Baltimore has to offer.
Since about 2015, our desire to have a child through adoption really kicked in, and we both felt ready to commit to this responsibility of being fathers together. We recognize that we are able to provide a home and opportunities for a child, to shape them and to love them.
We appreciate the immense trust that you'd be putting in us to place a child in our home. We can't imagine how that must feel, but we're so appreciative of the opportunity to do so. We're open to all levels of openness and respect the hopes that you have for your child. If you haven't done so, check out our book, our profile online, and read our journal updates. Our heartfelt thanks to you for making it to hopefully minute 5, and for considering us as fathers for your child.